Rock of Ages cleft for me. Let me hide myself in thee. Let the you say.
Let's get to it. Buckle up and hold on tight. Here it is, Strawberry Letter.
All right, thank you, nephew. Subject, what do I do about this woman? Dear Steve and Shirley, I have a situation that has reached a boiling point. I've been in an off and on relationship with a woman for almost 6 years. I met her when I was a truck driver through my mother, and my mother regrets that. We hit it off the first night we met, if you know what I mean. We're grown folks, so I didn't have a problem with that. But little did I know I had met Satan's daughter. This woman had issues before I met her. I've never been married. She has. Her ex-husband used to beat her, and he repeatedly cheated on her for 16 years. When we started opening up about our lives, her co-workers told her that I was a man with many women. None of these women knew me, but she confronted me about it all the time. I finally came off the road and got a local job dealing with the public, mostly women. She would accuse me of messing with these women. I had no real chance with these women. She started telling me she was still in love with her ex-lover, another guy that had cheated on her. I started to wonder if she was going over to see him. Found out she was. She asked me to forgive her first, then she told me what I had to forgive her for. She said she only went to visit him, but ended up in bed. I hung the phone up. She called back saying she was just playing. At 41 years old, I gave up all trust in this woman, but I allowed the relationship to go on until one weekend at a family get-together. I didn't know anyone there, but she had many acquaintances. One in particular was another ex-lover. We were at the bar and the ex was sitting to my left, but I didn't know it. He was talking to me and she came up each time and separated us. I also didn't know this guy did time for molesting an 8-year-old child. After the night was over, we went back to the hotel and she
What the hell is this letter?
Yeah, this is crazy, isn't it? After the night was over, we went back to the hotel and she announced she was going back to her mother's house. I guess she thought I wasn't sober enough to hang out, but I went too. When we got to her mother's house, all her sisters were there. He was in there as well. I'm hot at this point, ready to roar. I still didn't know who he really was because he was flirting with one of her sisters and had his hands all over her. Yeah, he was drunk. I was fired up. We got back home and she told me everything. He was her first. I left her. She would say it's over, but she won't let go. I realize she likes to keep in contact with her exes. What do I do about this woman? I mean, you got to do what any other grown man or grown person, for that matter, would do in a situation like this. You leave her. Break up with this woman. I mean, just keep it moving forward, okay? Don't look back. You don't need to be in her life. There's no room for you in it anyway with all these exes and this crazy stuff going on. She's 41, so I'm assuming you're that age or a little older or whatever. But it's just too crowded in her life. You do not need this. Keep it moving, all right? Leave this woman alone. She is bad news. Steve?
I'm confused. Is this a letter or is this a novel? Is this 50 Shades of Grey with a little bit of navy blue in it? I don't know what this letter is about. I don't know what, man. I don't know if you're not a good writer. I don't know if you don't organize thoughts well. I don't get this letter. I don't know what you want me to do. My head hurts right now from even trying to unwind this stuff. You know, I mean, as you were reading the letter, Shirley, I was putting yellow highlights on my paper on stuff I want to comment on. But the whole damn paper yellow. So I don't even know where to start. First thing, I've been on an off again. I've been an off and on again relationship with a woman for almost 6 years. I keep telling women all the time, men don't do off.
Yeah, you say that all the time.
We own with somebody. See, if we off with you, we own somewhere. Ain't no man sitting at the house just watching TV for months. Who? That's first. The next thing, I've never been married. She has. Her ex used to beat her, and he repeatedly cheated on her for 16 years. Okay, then the next thing I highlighted, the co-workers told her that I was a man with many women. None of these women knew me, but she confronted me about it all the time. I finally came off the road, got a local job dealing with the public, mostly women. She would accuse me of messing with these women. I had no real chance with these women. So that means you took a shot at them, didn't have a chance with them. What the... I'm gonna go lay down.
I thought they were just out of his league, period.
No, but he knew the reason he knew they was out of the league, he took a shot at them.
Oh, okay.
I want you to understand that. He had no real chance. I don't know what job he had. He must have worked at Neiman Marcus.
This is ridiculous.
From a truck driver to a job at Neiman's.
But they've broken up, though, Steve. That's the thing.
Man, I don't even care about this letter. We're going to come back. We're going to sing Negro
We're going to sing. Negro
You're listening.
I'm so confused. I don't care about this damn novel. I don't care what this man do. You crazy?
Leave her. Just leave her. Get on.
Why you messing with her, man? You a man with a job.
Will be done.
Yes, Lord. Sing it.
With the troubles of the world. Swing low.
Oh, seriously? They're tag team Negro spirituals.
Chariot coming folk to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot.
It was a good day.
Come on,
I thank God for it.
Ooh, Reverend James Cleveland.
I said it was a good day.
sing, James.
This is
I
embarrassing.
thank God for it. I got my health, my strength, and I know that I'm his child.
Here we go. Here we go. I'm climbing up on the rough side. Yes, Lord. Of the mountain every day.
He's a on-time God. Yes, he is.
Not Daddy.
Ooh, he's an on-time God. Yes, he is.
Ain't not coming.
You can get caught up. I know.
I'm sorry.
I'm at the edge of my seat, too.
He may not come when you want it, but it's right on time, right on time. I am looking for the Lord, looking. Oh, bring the beat in.
You switched. Gospel.
At the cross,
Come on now.
where I first saw the light and the burdens of my heart rolled away. It was there by faith
Come on.
I received my sight, and now I am happy all the day.
Let's go way back. Guide me over, great Jehovah, pilgrims in this barren land. Guide me over. Pilgrim.
My grandma's church right there.
Barren.
Come on.
I'm a soldier
Yes.
in the army of the Lord. I'm a soldier in the army. I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord. I'm a soldier in the army. I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord. I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord.
Amazing.
Shut it down.
Sing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a like me.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning
For
Show.
sin could not atone. Thou must save and thou alone. In my hands no price I bring, simply to the cross I cling. Let's sing Rock of Ages, Rock of Ages.